All right, hello and welcome to the Olympic Weightlifting Workshop. My name is Scott Moore. I am the head coach of the Cox CrossFit program. Again, this is your Olympic lifting workshop. So we're going to talk about two lifts today. We're going to talk about the snatch and the clean and jerk, and not in that particular order. We're actually going to talk about the clean and jerk first and then move on to the snatch. But before we can get to the clean and jerk, we have to talk about one of the foundational movements to the clean and jerk, which is going to be the deadlift. All right. Most of you probably are familiar with the deadlift. But I'm going to quickly go over the deadlift, and then we'll move on to the clean. And then we'll move from the clean to the jerk. So the deadlift, you want to start with the feet underneath your hips. All right. So we're not going into that wide sumo stance today. We're going underneath the hips, and I'll talk about that more in detail in just a moment. And then with your PVC pipe, you can use a PVC, broomstick, a shovel, anything that is roughly about 4 or 5 feet long. You can find these at your local hardware store for a couple bucks. So again, feet underneath the hips. All right, and I'm going to do some of this at a profile or 3/4 just so you can see the different angles. What you want to do, once you get your feet underneath the hips, you want to take your thumbs, all right, hopefully you all can see that, measure off the edge of your thighs. That will give you the proper width and grip for your barbell or for your PVC pipe in this situation. All right, back to my quarter profile position. From here, to get in the proper deadlift position, what you're looking at now is what we call the finish or the end of the movement. To get down to your setup, you're going to do a soft knee bend. All right. With that soft knee bend, I want you to keep the chest up. All right. Don't want you rounding over, hunching at the back. Nice big chest, soft knee bend. From this soft knee bend, you're going to hinge or push the hips back. All right. And just for this purpose, I'm going to stop right at my knee. All right. I'm stopping right above my knee. At this point, I should feel some tension in my hamstrings. All right. This is letting me know that I'm in that position. One of the common flaws, people do not like that tension, so they'll get into this position. If you notice, now my knees are tracking over my toes. They're too far forward. All right, so if that happens, push the knees back. One key indicator is the shin should be vertical. All right, not so much vertical, vertical. Once I'm here, I'm just going to lower down, bending more at the hips and at the knees, and to the barbell or your PVC pipe is at roughly about mid-shin. Now this is my start. My back is nice and flat. It's not rounded, all right? It's nice and flat. My head is neutral, so I'm not looking up at the ceiling or up in the sky. I'm not looking down at my toes. All right, my head is neutral, so I found a little piece of dirt, hair, something on the floor to kind of concentrate or look at. From here, to get back to that start or that finish position, you're going to push the knees back. When I push the knees back, my chest and hips will rise at the same time. All right, again, I'm going to stop at the knee. I should be back at where the hamstrings have some tension, back is flat. Once I'm here, squeeze the butt, stand up. Again, soft knee bend. Push hips back, down to mid-shin. All right. To perform the deadlift, this is going to be full speed. Stand. All right, so that is going to lead us to the next move, which is going to be your clean. Again, thighs measured off the thumbs measured off your thighs, fingers and thumbs around your PVC pipe or your barbell. So once I come up from this deadlift position, here, what you're going to do to get the bar from your hips to your shoulders is what's called a clean. To get that clean, you're going to shrug, high pull, rotate the elbows up. So for me, I have tight shoulders, so I have to put this PVC pipe underneath my chin for right now. All right? So, again, shrug, high pull, rotate. That's the clean. Let's break that down into detail. In order to get here, all right, of course, we're doing the deadlift. All right, we're doing the shrug, we're doing the high pull, rotating of the elbows. We're going to focus just on the clean. So when I'm coming out the bottom of that deadlift, it's jump, shrug, high pull. All right, if you notice when I shrug and high pull, that momentum is going to bring me up on my toes to get back underneath my bar. Fast rotation, landing in a quarter squat and stand. All right. Look at it from the side. Shrug. Knees up. That's your clean. And a lot of this is going to be real basic level. We're not going into great detail, just how to get the bar from the floor to your shoulders. In our foundations class, we break it down even more. All right, once it's at the shoulders, what we're going to do is called a jerk. But just like the deadlift, or just like, yes, the deadlift, in order to get it over our head, it's going to be a press. All right, it's going to be what we call a push press, or a push jerk, or a split jerk, or a power jerk. All right, so the movement is called clean and jerk. So what we're going to be doing is a jerk. It's going to be a push jerk today. We're not getting technical with the split jerk. So once you get the bar here, you're going to dip, drive, and punch overhead. All right, it's going to be a second dip, then you'll stand. Sideways, dip, drive. When you drive, make sure you move your head out of the way. I'm trying not to hit my mic. All right, once it clear my face, bring my head back through and stand. All right, again, from the deadlift position. Deadlift, 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 deadlift. All right, once we have our chest up, we're going to jump, shrug, high pull, rotate the elbows. All right, then you're going to stand, fix the feet, and then dip, drive, punch. That simple. We're going to keep it that simple. All right, snatch. Snatch is another technical lift, which the foundational movement, again, will be the deadlift. This time, you're going to widen the grip. All right, last time we found our grip by placing our thumbs outside of our thighs. This time, we're going to widen the grip. And what that barbell should do, if you notice, as I widen my grip, my PVC pipe rises from about, I would say, a little bit underneath my hips. All right, just about 6 inches underneath my hips to right at my hip crease, or basically a good gauge is where you would buckle your pants or your belt. All right, that's where the PVC pipe or the barbell should land, or where it should sit. All right, if your grip is not wide enough, you'll know it by a couple of tests. One, if you have the proper grip, all right, and the grip width, you can bend over with the legs straight and let go. All right. Another test is I can pick up my leg and that PVC pipe will fit right into my hip crease. Now, if my grip isn't wide enough and I get ready to bend over, obviously you probably can see the barbell or PVC pipe travels down my thighs. If I was to let go, it would hit the ground. It's not sitting up here where it should be. All right. Another test, again, is to raise the leg. Again, you can see the PVC pipe traveling across my thigh. All right, maybe you can't see that here, but it's probably a better way to see it. So, snatch. It starts with the deadlift. Nothing is changing as far as the movement of the deadlift except the grip. The grip is wider. So again, nice big chest, feet underneath your hips, soft knee bend, push the hips back, let that PVC pipe trace down your thighs. Again, I'm going to stop here at my knee just for this video. I feel that tension in my hamstrings once again, okay? And then from there, I'm going to lower to mid-shin, okay? And then to get that PVC pipe overhead for a snatch, I'm going to deadlift, push the knees back, my chest and hips should rise at the same time. When I get to my knees or right above my knees, I'm going to pick my chest up. All right, that's the deadlift portion. From here, just like the clean, I'm jump, shrug, high pull. As that PVC pipe is going up, I'm getting underneath it, punching out with arms locked out overhead, and then stand. All right, do a few more times. And most of these will be in slow motion for you. Give you another sideways view. Now, the reason why we do that high pull is it keeps the bar close to the body. The last thing you want to do is when you're standing up from your deadlift, which seems to be a common flaw, is people want to push their hips away. If you notice, now I've placed a lot of space in between myself and the bar. And now when I get ready to try to catch it overhead, I'm in a bad position. All right, barbell, PVC pipe is going to fall forward. Same thing with the clean or the jerk. That high pull keeps the PVC pipe close to the body, all right, so you can get up under it. If I was to come up from my deadlift and again kind of push the bar away with my hips, and I'm trying to get up under your bar or your PVC pipe to get it on your shoulders, it's too far away. Gravity's going to win. PVC pipe or barbell is going to hit the floor. All right. Again, that was a very quick overview of the snatch and the clean and jerk.